Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Went for a little different intro today. Felt like I needed to, you know, I don't know, up my game. Up my game, as they say. You know what I mean? Yeah, so got a different setup going on today. Hopefully it sounds significantly better. That's the hope. It's the hope. Yeah. Back to normal next week. Today is good. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. It's Devil's Night. Oh man, I need to get out more. Yeah. Tomorrow's Halloween. All Hallows Eve, as they say. Anyway, yeah. So I got a different setup going on. Yeah. I obviously I got the SM58. Took it off the selling block for now so that I can use it for the live streams because it sounds way better than the wireless microphone. I actually I'm returning that wireless microphone. No good. So yeah, but I did find out one thing. There is a way of turning off voice isolation mode on Mac, and I'll show you guys how to do that later if you're interested at all. But anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Things are going well here. Got the new video out yesterday, which is great. Yeah, new video. Did my best at explaining stuff. Hopefully it's turning out okay. Got a very nice comment from somebody yesterday thanking me for the videos, which, is really nice. Really nice. And also he mentioned, or they mentioned, I don't know if it's a he or not, but they mentioned that they like the short form content, the shorter form stuff, which is nice, like keep it to like 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. Hopefully it comes across, Anyway, yeah, things are going well. Hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see Ed, Brian. Thanks for coming out as usual. Appreciate it. Good. I'm glad to hear. I just wanted to, you know what? While we're here, why don't I show you guys my new thing that I got hooked up. Let me show you. I'm just going to grab my phone here so I can show you guys what's going on. So I got my, hold on one second here. There we go. So I got the 404 Mark II as my audio interface. So I actually removed that from my big sale for now until I get my a audio interface sorted out with the channel. And then I got this hooked up, which is I guess it's a Sony SRP X700P. And it's just like a little mixer that actually my uncle found for me in a dumpster. And it seemed to, when it was booted up, it was making like a weird noise. And anyway, so I reset it and it went away. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to use this as a part of the live stream setup. So now I have my microphone going into a channel in here, and I've got it hooked up so that I can I've got the other stuff that I can demo will go through here and into the 404 Mark II, so everybody can actually hear stuff now. So in the next video, in the live stream on Sunday night, I'm going to demo the what do you call it? I'm going to demo the sampler properly, and then you guys will actually be able to hear it. So super pumped that I'm actually getting some like decent sound now. There seems to be a little bit of a hum in the background, but you know, nothing too crazy. Yeah. So yeah, things are going good. Things are going good. Getting things sorted out. You know, one thing I wanted to ask Ed, you mentioned, and Silvio actually asked this as well, about the doing Patreon exclusive content for KiCad, like learning how to do KiCad. And I've decided that I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the Patreon exclusive stuff for KiCad. Now, I guess the thing that the question that I had to ask you was because I know that you're building the sampler with us and you're going to be building the S3-1200. Do you want the Patreon KiCad stuff? Do you want that to be specific to the S3-1200 or just in general kind of, in general KiCad kind of breakdown tutorial style thing? Because I can do other kinds of circuits in that might be a little bit easier. Not easier, but just that might, be more useful maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. You let me know. Think about it. If you want it specific to the S3-1200, I can definitely do that. Like to the parts and everything. It's up to you though. I'm game for whatever. Yeah, I just don't know what people, I just want to get a good idea, a good handle on what people want. Like what you guys would find useful. So, because I'm not sure if Silvio is building the sampler with us, that specific sampler. So, okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's good to know because like I have so many other projects on the go, right? So, like for example, those little preamps that I made. With the for the ESP32 sampler, that could be something that I could whip up pretty quickly, and it's got a good mix of stuff in there without being overly complicated. You know what I mean? So okay, that's good. So I'm gonna hopefully start that soon. Yeah, I'd like to get that sort of like as like a package, from schematic to PCB, design the course kind of not a course. I guess it's a course, but like design it in that way, like the video series. I think that would be really cool. Cool. That's great. That's great. Right. Yeah. Hey, Abnorm, what's up, man? Good to see you. Glad you can make it. It's almost the end of October. Crazy. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. But anyway, okay. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. So yeah, we'll take a look at that then. I'll start working on that and see how things go. I think actually the yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I hear you. Sometimes, stuff just happens and you have to roll with it, right? Anyway, hope everything's, good and everything, and yeah, hope everything's been well with you and that kind of thing. Really do. Anyway, so what are we doing today? Well, today we're if anybody has any questions about the S3-1200, feel free to ask. I'll kind of just like leave it open. If you have any questions about the build, where we're at in the build, whatever. That kind of thing. Just let me know. Happy to ask answer any questions. It's I had it's something getting used to, kind of like making these more tutorial style videos, and I try to do it in a way that has enough information that you can kind of follow along and you learn something from it, but at the same time it's like I don't want to get overly technical with things because I'm not sure that's what people are interested in. I think people just want to be able to build cool stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I should be doing more technical information. I don't know, but I'm just gonna kind of let it go and see what happens. And yeah, I feel like that's probably the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, what record are we gonna look at today? Well, found this one at the Goodwill the other day. Check this out. Tomita. And the reason why I picked this up, somebody, he's actually a pretty famous composer, electronics kind of guy. But I picked this up because of the description of the record. The description of this is really neat. Canon of the Three Stars, Isiao Tomita and the Plasma Symphony Orchestra. Okay, listen to this. I think it's pretty neat. First, it's like liner notes on the back. For the sound sources used in orchestrating this record, Mr. Tomita has converted the waveforms of electromagnetic emanations, from various stars and constellations into equivalent audio waves. These were then used, as indicated below, to form the various sounds of the sections in his orchestra. These celestial waveforms were entered into memory of his computer, by which they were manipulated in pitch and intensity and were combined to form various sonic textures found on this recording. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? I think it's pretty neat. And believe it or not, he he collaborated or got information for these celestial sounds from one of the professors, is Carl Sagan. Wow. That's incredible. Pretty neat though. I think he's got some really cool, it's a really cool sounding record. It's pretty, I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's just like cinematic kind of, electronic music, So anyway, thought it was a cool record. Picked it up at the thrift store. I put it in plastic so that it would never be damaged again. And yeah, it's pretty neat. Check it out. Hey, Ed, I wanted to mention that your samplers sounded tasty. The one that you posted the demo of on the Discord server sounds great, man. Really impressed. Sounds really good. And the beat was great. Sounds awesome. Sounds so cool. Anyway, so today we got some fun stuff, right? I don't know what happened, but I can like mess with my thing. The aspect ratio is off for some reason. I wonder if it's like not locked. Okay, Brian, have a safe drive or walk or bike ride, whatever you're doing, or skateboarding or whatever you're doing. We'll see you in a bit. Maybe it's not lock preview. Yeah. No, it sounded great. Seriously. Sounds really cool. I was like, this is going. I don't know. Let me just give me one sec. I don't know why My aspect ratio is now all off, but maybe I accidentally clicked something in the properties or something. I don't know. Whatever. Does it really matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether maybe I think I need to put the lock on. I see what I did. Okay, I'm with you. Oh no, maybe not. Nope. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter if I'm a little bit askew. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Check it out. From the gear graveyard. Maybe from the gear graveyard, we've got our tube screamer. Tube screamer. Hand-wired tube screamer. We're going to crack this guy open. As you can see, we got a broken potentiometer on it. Yeah, but for right now, I think we should probably test it, eh? Make sure it works properly. I think it works. Yeah, let's give it a whirl. And I got my guitar here, so we'll just do a quick demo of what it sounds like. That's some serious buzzing. Yeah, well, they gig a lot, right? So I'm guessing that it was probably stepped on, or I don't know. You know, when you're gigging a lot, this condition is pretty common, right? Yeah. So I've just got my Cyclone here. I don't know if you guys remember this guitar that I had last time. It's just got the one humbucker in it. Let me just, with this microphone stand, it's crazy now because I got to like maneuver around it. I got to get used to it. So I'm going to turn down me, and then so you guys can hear the guitar. I'm going to turn down my voice because otherwise you'll hear the acoustic playing just as much as the other playing, right? So here we go. I'm going to turn myself down and we'll give it a little test here. So obviously that was clean. Now I'm going to turn on the pedal and we'll, yeah, first ever live show. Let's go. Yeah, I'll turn on the tube screamer and we'll see how it sounds, okay? It's DI. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Thanks, Abnorm. I forgot to mention that. Sounds pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a cool sounding pedal. It's like classic pedal. I should probably mute that one before I unplug like that, right? But you know, you live, you learn, you move on. All right. So yeah, sounds pretty good. Yes. I assume that it's all the way to the left. I'm not, or to the right, I guess. I don't know. That's the mystery, right? And that's the part that kind of has me concerned, because I don't really know what it sounds like at full distortion or full overdrive. I would imagine that that's probably at full or damn near close. So anyways, yeah. So the plan is, at least today, I don't know what I haven't opened this up yet. It could be an, you know, like, I don't know. I could be 100K pot here. I really don't know. So we got to open it up. And if I have the right kind of pot, we'll swap it out and just fix it. If not, I'm going to have to order it. But I think I mentioned in the Sunday live stream when I was showing all this stuff that I wanted to maybe jot down the circuit anyway. So I thought that might be kind of a neat thing that we could start doing on this during this video. So, yeah, let's, guess we'll start by doing this. Hold on, let me, I think I might need a little bit better of an angle here. There we go. You can see the, see the switch. It's kind of cool. Let's take out the battery. I hate these battery clips. He gave me the little, you know, the little pigtail thing for the adapter, but I couldn't be bothered bringing my pedal board over here. Yeah. So anyways. Yeah. Put a little glue in it to make sure it won't turn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look. I'm going to take a look at it on this side and see. I'm curious what if it's like a weird value pot. But yeah, let's just start. Let's open it up, get a good look at it. See what we're dealing with here. The guy was like, wanted me to fix it. So I don't know. I think maybe, I wonder if there's a way that I could do like, you know what? Take a look at that. That is not metal. That is plastic. The shaft of that was plastic, I bet. I bet if we take off one of these. Yeah. Oh, this one's metal. And that one's metal. So this one was likely metal too. But it looks plastic. Anyway, whatever. I was going to say maybe if it was plastic, I could like do some sort of like, you know, plastic welding kind of thing. But whatever. I just want to get a good look at it. Yeah, it is an interesting enclosure. It's kind of like, it's interesting that it's kind of like a Boss enclosure without the without the what do you call it? Without the pedal on it. I'm not suggesting you put glue in it. People find the sweet spot for them, then break off. Oh, I see. I see. Understood, Abnorm. Thank you. Okay. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, no, yeah, I just, to be honest with you, I just worry about changing stuff like that. Like just like pots and stuff, right? Like I don't know, because I just don't want to, I don't want to change the sound of it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it would make a difference. Except maybe I should measure the resistance of the pot before I swap it out and try and get one that's kind of close. Even when it's cranked, right? Maybe. So, whoa, buddy. Look at that. That is neat. Look at that. That's crazy. That's pretty cool. That's nuts. Wow. That is really cool. That's really neat. There's the op amp. At least it appears to be an op amp. 4558. I think I have some of those. Got some capacitors. Everything looks in good shape otherwise. None of the capacitors are bulging or anything. What transistor is that? I'm just going to take a closer look, guys. Oh, it's a C1815. I have a bunch of those over here. Or I think I do. Yeah, I do. I do have a bunch of C1815s. Are you telling me I could have made a tube screamer all this time? So, man, that's really neat. I've never... Call me old-fashioned. But that is really neat. We can definitely test the... we'll definitely do a test, Abnorm, to see where it's stuck. Fair. Yeah, we'll do a test and see where it's stuck. But that's really cool. Look at that. That's really neat. I really dig that a lot. Yeah, it's really cool. Just want you guys to get a good look at it. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, there's not a lot of components in this thing, eh? It's wild. All right. Well, I guess we can... I guess we'll start off by... I don't know what to do next. Maybe we need to take a look at that pot, eh? We need to take a look at that pot. Let's do that. Let's take a look. Okay. I'm going to... What do you think? I think I'll take off the screws. I'm going to take the screws out and see how the rest of the board is wired. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then I'll see if I have any pots laying around that that might do the trick. I might have to move this barrel jack out of the way, the power adapter barrel jack. But okay. So, all right, let me get another cup. Yeah, it is really cool. Super cool. I don't get a chance to whoops, sorry. I don't get a chance to open vintage stuff like this all the time, you know. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool to look inside of it. So let's take a look. I might need to grab a pair of pliers so I can get that barrel jack off. Yeah, it would like most, I guess, like if it was like a mod. I'm thinking that a modern tube screamer, like, you know, like I think they even sell like mini ones of these. I could be wrong on that, but I think, you know, like mini ones, they probably would use surface mount devices and stuff. So it would be a pretty tiny PCB, right? Yeah. But let's especially on the mini stuff. I know that Ibanez has like a whole line of mini pedals. It would be all surface mount stuff, right? On a tiny little PCB. Okay. Man, that's so cool. Like I said, I've never opened anything. I've never really opened like something this vintage in terms of pedals. So it's really cool to see how this is done. And then okay, so that pot, I can see the pot now. I'm thinking that I'm going to loosen the jacks. Yeah, I think I'm going to loosen the power jack and all these. I'm going to take all these off. And the although the LED might not come out, but yeah. Okay. I got to think about this. I don't want to wreck anything, right? All right, let's take off some of this stuff. And then we'll try to... Well, I'm going to, because I want to try and pull out as much as I can, right? I want to pull them out so I can actually... Because I'm going to have to desolder the pot to fix it at some point anyway, right? As long as... There's not many screws on this thing, so I'm sure that I can get it back together. See if I got the right size here. I didn't. It's too big. Shit. I thought I had the right size. God darn it. Dang it. Okay. Well, let's see if I need some pliers for that too, I think. Awesome. Now, welcome back, Brian. All right, let's take a look. Okay, that's... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do the jacks on the side as well. But I can definitely get to the... Man, that's cool. I can definitely get to the pot like this, but I want to try and pull out as much as I can. Just going to set it there so you guys can take a look at it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a good look at what the PCB looks like. Something is up with my scaling today, and I don't know what I did on my in OBS, but whatever. Yeah. Open pot surgery. All right. And to be honest, and you know what I just realized is that tomorrow is Halloween, and I'm opening a tube screamer. Ugh! Was not on purpose. Was not on purpose. All right. Let's get another get another, open my ratchet set here. All right. Maybe that's what I should have called the stream instead. Open pot surgery. Open pot surgery. I bet it's this one right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Damn it, Ed. We should have talked before this started. Live scream. Yeah. Damn it. Oh, well. Next year. Next Halloween. Hey, John. What up? Welcome. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. We're just opening a tube screamer. Hand-wired tube screamer. I'm, just got to tell you, I got to swap out a pot on this thing. The pot is broken. So I'm cracking it open, trying to get this whole circuit out so I can get a good look at it. Not every day you open up a tube screamer. Sure. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, geez. Really? This is really awkward for everybody. Okay. Well, oh, the LED is even screwed down in here. Here, I'll show you guys. See the LED? It's screwed down. Screwed down. It's okay. But I'm not sure how I'm going to get that, what do you call it, out? How I'm going to get that button out. But for now, Ed's given up beats for stand-up comedy. All right, there we go. Check it out. There's the broken pot. See if I can get a good zoom on that for you guys. Unlabeled. Oh no, it's 500K A. Oh shit. I definitely don't have a 500K A. Oh, yeah. 500K A. Darn. The rule of manufacturing is that every screw adds $1 to assembly. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Check it out. 500K A. And we've got a 20K KW. So I'm guessing that means it's linear. Oh, we got different kinds of pots here, which is kind of interesting. We got 20KW, 20KB, and 500KA. Now, could be a total noob question here, because, you know, as I said before in this, that I'm still learning too. But what exactly is a 20KW pot? Does anybody know? I know that there's, I guess we could ask, what do you call it? We could ask the internet what a KW pot is, because I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's just a different naming convention for a linear pot or a logarithmic pot. 20KW. Potentiometer. So what does that mean? What is... Oh, look at this. There's somebody here that's asking the exact same question that happened on a message board that has opened up a tube screamer. Oh, here you go. Check this out. So according to this gentleman or this person, Mad Bean, it says W is a combination of reverse audio and audio in one pot. From counterclockwise to middle, it's reverse audio and then audio from middle to fully clockwise. What it really means is that it's a linear taper for about 60 to 70% of the pot and audio taper at the extremes. Interesting. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense because it's the tone pot, right? That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget your pot holders, right? That's interesting. You don't see these on a lot of Tube Screamer clones because they aren't widely available. Okay, well there you go. There you go. We learned something today. Edutainment. That's what they call this, right? Edutainment. So there we go, guys. So I got to order a 500K A pot to fix this. But should we try to sketch out this thing? This is nuts. Look at this side of the board. Yowza. I mean, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong. But wow. There's the one jack. Entertainment. Happy Halloween. Yeah. That's really cool though. I don't know how easy it's going to be to trace this out. But we can try. Certainly we can try. Am I right? I mean, I think I have some of these. I mean, not this exact model of not the exact model of op amp, but I think I have something similar. 4558. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Oh, my op amps are way over there. I gotta get up. Oh, God. But that's pretty neat. I've never heard of that potentiometer before. That's really cool. It actually makes a lot of sense because, when like when we're building stuff and you always get that weird jump at one end of the pot. I always wondered how sort of like more commercially available products kind of were able to kind of like decrease that. So I guess that must be the way they do it. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Brian. I think that might be really neat. Yeah, I think I might have some. I mean, I don't know what I have here. Let me just take a look. Oh, I have a 1458, not a 4558. My bad. I have TL072s, but it's not quite the same thing. But an op amp's an op amp, really. I mean, I know that there's, people hear character in them. But I could probably do something similar. Maybe we could mess around and see if it makes a difference. But yeah, I think we should try and do a little bit of reverse engineering here, eh? Let's take a look. See if we can figure this thing out. I would like to be able to take it completely out of the enclosure if possible. But I don't want to break it. I don't want to break the button. Because it's got a weird, it's not a perfect circle. If you can, I don't know if you guys can see that, but It's like it's circular, but it has like straight edges on some of the edges so that the button doesn't fall through. Shit. Yeah, doesn't like that. Doesn't like that. Okay. Well, where do we start? It's hard to get my head around it if I can't get it out. You know what? I guess we can just start anywhere, really. No, not a dumb question at all. It's a great question, actually. I thought maybe the top part might come off. Maybe I need like a pair of pliers or something to like hold the shaft from the because you can see that it's sort of like separated, like the top button, right? But I don't want to. Maybe if I hold it with a pair of needle nose pliers, I can get it to come out. One sec, guys. One sec. I'm just going to try that, Ed. Give me 1 sec. All right. Oh, there should be some schematics online. I would imagine that there are schematics online. I would just like to do it myself and then kind of like compare. It's always good to practice. And I never know how accurate some of those schematics are online. I mean, usually they're pretty good. Yeah, no, I can't. I don't know. I don't want to break it. I don't need to break it more, right? So I'm going to leave that like that. Let's do what Brian's suggesting. Let's look for a schematic online and just see if we can trace through it. See if it makes sense. Let's see. What is this again? TS808 HW. HW standing for hand wired. 808 HW schematic. Let's see what it says. Oh, look at that. There it is right there. My gosh. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. Pinterest. 1 sec, guys. Just pull up an image here. Can I open that in a new tab? Oh, it's cut off. Why is it cut off? Oh, wait, here we go. Okay. 1 sec here. Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go, guys. We're going to switch over to, I'm going to switch over to the, to my browser here. Check it out. There's the schematic on Electro Smash. This is a really good site, actually. This person does like really accurate schematics. So it's trustworthy. It's trustworthy for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's all here. Although, so we got the C. I'm just looking at the pedal. We got the C 1815. Okay. Okay. Right. 510K. What a weird value. Okay. 510. Yep. And then we've got a 1 microfarad. One microfarad. 10K. Yep. Yep. See, you know what's interesting is that one thing that's interesting is that there don't appear to be there doesn't appear to be oh, there's the diodes there. Okay, there's some diodes. I was looking for diodes because it's saying that there's diodes and okay. Yeah, sure. That looks right. 500K logarithmic pot. Yeah. I only have 100 right now. But I'm not seeing, it's saying that there's this this JFET, but I'm not seeing a JFET on here. I'm seeing the transistors. JFET bypass switching. Here, let me go back. Let me move myself out of the way. Actually, let's go back to the let's go back to the desk for a second. And maybe you guys can see the JFET. I can't see it anywhere. It's hard to see, but there's these are transistors. These are C1815 transistors. And we've got our diodes here. Nothing on the other side. And nothing on the switch. Maybe this one just doesn't have the bypass switching, the JFET bypass switching. That would make sense. That's interesting. Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh boy. Uh-oh. A ground connection broke off somewhere. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh no. A wire just broke off. It's super brittle. Oh no. No, yeah. That just fell out. That's not good. It's like super brittle. Well, there's a solder connection here. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, not good. Not good. Okay. It's okay. We're just going to have to walk through it. Yeah, good point. Good point, John. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, I'm going to have to replay it later and see if I can figure out what happened. Oh, wait. Wait. Right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man, that really sucks. That really freaking sucks, man. I don't want to poke around too much more. Shit. Okay. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to... I mean, this isn't the worst. It's not the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. What I can do is... I'm going to have to figure out a game plan. But... okay. Well, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do what John suggested and look back at the live and look back and see what I can find. But worst case scenario, absolute worst case scenario is that worst case scenario is I have to walk through the circuit, right? Using this schematic as sort of a guide. Man, that really blows. That really freaking sucks, man. It looks like this one has something, this connection here looks like it might be broken. Maybe. But I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess in this scenario, right? Okay. Well, let's go over to DigiKey and see if we can get a 500K pot. I'm going to bookmark this. Oh, you know what? I saw this. If I can take a look at this, this is basically what we have, right? How do I... oh, look at that. There it is there, too. Here's another version. Wait, here. Here we go. How do you... yeah, for real. Block. I don't know how to do this. I haven't been in Pinterest in... let's visit. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Okay. This is good. This is really good. This is pretty much what we have, right? So I'm going to have to go through all this. But... because this looks like it's pretty much the same. Hardwired. 20K tone. Yep, 500. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the good news is that we have this, so I'm going to bookmark this for next time. I don't want to get too ahead of the game here. Bookmarks bar. We'll leave that there. So we'll take a look at this next week and see if we can figure out where that ground connection got broken off. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to fix it. Well, not maybe. We have to fix it. Am I right, guys, or am I right? So we'll have to figure this out. R1, R2. I mean, it's checking out in terms of the schematic here right now. So the only thing is that if it's connected to the switch, like the button, Okay. Yeah. I have to take a closer look at I'll have to go back and take a closer look. Hopefully it's just something obvious and easy. And yeah. But let's do a little part search on DigiKey. It's good to find that switch though. Just give me 1 sec. I think I heard my doorbell and I'm waiting for somebody. Can you guys just give me 1 sec? I'll be right back. Make yourselves at home. Hey, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Somebody was coming to pick up my microphone, that little microphone I was trying to use last week. DigiKey, right. That's where we were. Okay. Let's see what DigiKey has to say here. Accept 500K potentiometer. All right. Here we go. 500K, and we want logarithmic. Oh, reverse logarithmic. That must be what. No, it's not. What was it? It's not. That's not what it said it was. That's not at all what it said it was. Never mind. Well, we got 33 in stock, so that's good. Yeah, here we go. So I need to figure out which I know that Boo Earns is good. Did you say Boo or Boo Earns? Any Simpsons fans out there? No. No, that's not the one. I guess we shouldn't base it off the picture because they always put a disclaimer that it might look different, right? I think we should. What's the most expensive one we can buy? $50. Wow. It's a bit much. It's for 2 watts. That's why. All right. No, we don't want that one. We don't want that one. We need panel mount. Panel mount? Is that right? Well, that only narrows it down by 2. So that's not going to work. We just need a straight up 500K pot, buddy. That's the stereo one, I think. Is there one? Is there... come on. Built-in switch, none. Oh, there we go. Now we're whittling it down. $50. Still top contender. We're not paying $50. Trust me. It's not. We don't need anything that crazy. Here's one that does not look like what we have. This little guy looks, this one looks pretty good. Maybe? Not quite, though. Not exact. I think it might be the cheap one of the cheaper ones. This one, that one part is too long. This looks pretty good, actually. $2.76. That one looks pretty similar, actually, in a way. So while this one actually looks way better. Not that one. Not that one. We want one with the, what do they call that? The little like this with the little grippy deals on there. What do you call that? What's that called? Flatted? Is that not slotted, round, curled and slotted? Knurled? Knurled? Let's do this one. Feels like it could be right. Yes. Okay. So it looks like Boo earns. No, this, I guess we could always trim it. You know what I should do is check how long, yeah, the actuator length is. Give me 1 sec. Let me grab my, what do you call it? Come on. Digital, measurement thingy. I can't think of anything right now. This guy. One of these. I forgot. It's caliper. Digital caliper. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So we're measuring in millimeters. Okay. Let's see what the length is. So I guess I should show you guys how I do this. 1 sec. I'll show you how I measure the actuator length. So the actuator is the length of this, right? The thing you actually turn. Okay. So I've got my caliper. Press on, right? I zero it. I press it to millimeters. Okay. And then see how this little guy sticks out at the end? We go and we measure to about there. Like so. And then it gives us 15.3 millimeters. So it's probably 15 millimeters. Because the actuator lengths on DigiKey are 15, 19, 20, 27. I guess it could be... No, it's probably 15. Okay. Okay, so let's go back and we'll narrow it down even more by going 15 millimeters. One choice. There it is. That's our pot. TT Electronics. There is 4,500 in stock. And I'm going to order some, right? So I'm going to bookmark this because you guys don't need to see my financial information. Okay. So I need to order some of these. I'm going to order one of these, get it fixed. And then we got to walk through it next week and figure out what the heck happened with that ground. So I'm going to print this out next week, I think. And then we'll do a little walkthrough. We'll do a little walkthrough because it's not obvious to me right now where that wire came from. That is a real pain in the parts, as my mother-in-law says. Oh boy. I thought it was the battery clip for a minute that lost that. Ugh. Yeah. Anyhow, okay. I'll give you guys one last good look at this. Pretty. Pretty neat, eh? Pretty neat. I dig it. Anyway, well, I think that's it for today. It's going to be it for today. I want to, do all the figuring out and soldering and stuff in the next video. We'll replace the potentiometer so that it's not busted anymore. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Well, hopefully the audio was better this week. I really hope that everybody, I really hope that the audio turned out better. I really do. And, excuse me. Is it the one between the two boards? Yeah, no, I don't think so, Brian. I was looking at that too. Let me just show you over here. Just give me one sec. Because I think it's here. Like, I really have to get in there. But I think it's right here. The one between the two boards. This guy here. But I would like to get this thing out of there. So that I can get a good look at it. But yeah, I don't think so. I thought it was that one too. But yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of a pain. But anyway, so next week we'll get the part. We'll get the 500K pot. We'll replace it. And then we'll find out where the broken ground connection got to. Yeah. This little tiny wire. Unreal. It's weird though, because the thing that's, oh no, I guess it is the same thing. Would it be a good idea standing the enclosure kind of stood up on the side so that the circuit is anchored? The enclosure, would it be a good idea standing the enclosure kind of stood up on the side so that the circuit is anchored in at? I think I know what you mean. You know what, though? Look at this. I think it must be... Look at, there's a solder connection. Oh, I got to actually show you guys where it is, don't I? What a bonehead. One sec. Check this. Check this. See this? This is one of the, I guess it's the input jack. That is a soldered connection with a broken wire. 100%. 100%. That's what that is. So I need to trace that. I need to figure out where that came from, where that goes. And then that'll likely be the issue. And it's interesting, actually, because when I had it plugged in, I noticed that the input connection was kind of funky. So, and it was like buzzing when it was like kind of knocked weird with the cable inside. So this was probably on its way out for a long time. So yeah, we'll definitely take a look at that next week and next Thursday on the next Thursday live stream. So yeah, want to thank everybody for coming out today. Really appreciate it. Sorry we didn't get it completely fixed today, but like I said, I don't have logarithmic 500K pots. So yeah, you know, but it was cool to see. Cool to see inside of these pedals and stuff, eh? It's pretty neat, this stuff. Really interesting to see how these things were manufactured when they first came out. Or not when they first came out, but when, you know, just sort of like an older way of manufacturing these things. I know that there are new companies that do these kinds of things, but it's still interesting to see. Still very interesting to see. So anyways, yeah, what's coming up? I have my live stream on Sunday where I'll be able to give you guys a proper demo of the preamp that I made for the ESP32 sampler. Since I have my trusty mixer set up now and my audio interface set up, yeah, we'll do that. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do a little bit of I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I have to think about it. But I'd like to do that, give you guys a proper sound demo, and then I need to order more parts at some point in the future too for populating the rest of my ESP32 samplers. I need to do that because I want to get all 5 of them going. I think I mentioned that in one of the live streams. So we need to do that. You know, I don't think I'll be able to get the parts right now, maybe in the future at some point. Yeah, maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. I need to think about it. I had an idea for a kick drum module maybe, or we could work on the Sensonics drum machine too, but that's just mostly PCB design stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Either way, I'll let you guys know what's happening. And yeah. Anyway, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Don't do anything I wouldn't do for Devil's Night. Hey, Russ. Yes, thank you. Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you this weekend. I'll see you then. Yeah. That's it. Take it easy, guys.